Good morning, welcome to my channel. My name is Rachel, and if you're new here, I am a beginner gardener trying to set this place up so that we can start a CSA program for the local neighbors in 2022. If you are a new gardener as well, come and join us on our journey with learning the ropes. Today we're going to be planting a few seeds. I've got orchard baby corn, and they're all from Baker Creek. I have this, I don't really want to pronounce it, but it is a mix between tatsoi and komatsuna. They're essentially great greens to be growing in heat and cold. So instead of worrying about like your lettuce going to bolting, you can just grow these pretty much year round. And bush beans. We're going to be planting all of these in the same bed. These I'm super excited for. They're from West Coast Seeds. Also, under our tunnel that we built, which I'll show you in a little bit, we are going to plant Malabar spinach, which I have already soaked overnight. Planting Malabar spinach so that it grows up here. Originally what I had planted in here was red noodle beans. It's growing right there and there. A nasturtium and also bottle gourds, but unfortunately it's too shady here for those, and so we're going to be doing Malabar spinach instead. I have horseflies around my head right now, so what I do to combat that is I just put my hair in a bun and they go for the bun instead. So that's what we're doing right now. I don't have a case for my phone yet, so I have to be careful and not like set it up on anything dangerous. And yeah, so they're gonna just attack the bun now. Okay, first one up. I was actually gonna plant 2 seeds in one hole together. So there we are. I'm just gonna pop them in. Probably, I don't know if I should put it up here or here, because I like it to grow up this post and make the entrance grand. I guess I'll just put it right in here. So I didn't read the instructions on the seed packet, but we're just gonna put that about 1/4 inch in because of the seed size. It makes sense. So there we have it. I'll just kind of clear this area a little bit of stuff, and I will put a little marker for myself right there so that I know it's right here. There we go. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Take 2, and I'll probably put it in the same hole as this bean and just unfortunately get rid of the bean. Ooh, there's like little eggs in there. I don't know what that's for, but we will let those be. Okay, I will plant one here. Right in there, just push it in, bury it, and we're good. Last but not least, over here, I have my chervil growing successfully, but as you can see, they are kind of pale and have lack of sunlight here as well. Hopefully the Malabar spinach takes off. It is shade tolerant, so it should do well back here. We have the nasturtium here, so I'll plant these right over here. Push them down and bury. Good. And so we're done that. I was also thinking that we would plant clematis so we can have pretty flowers. And when my hardy kiwi is ready to go this fall, I will also plant hardy kiwi to vine up the tunnel as well. Now I'm going to head back over to the other bed that I was at in the beginning of this video. So that we can plant up the other things. Here we are. First thing you want to do with your bed is make sure that you have it moist before you put seeds in it. You're going to make sure break up all the clumps in your soil. I've got my bed all smoothed out now. Okay, all of these are roughly under a foot spacing. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna make like a hole every about 9 inches, roughly. Doesn't have to be perfect. Good. Okay, so we have the front here, front to the sun, middle, in the back. I'm just gonna plant my corns in the center. I normally would do 2 seeds per hole, but I do want to conserve these seeds. So if any of these don't come up, I will probably just put beans or something quick growing in here. These are quick growing corns because they're the baby sweet corn. So definitely plant sweet corn now, but it's too late for like popcorn or the big stuff. So just going to drop all of these into about 1 to 2 inches in depth. Right here and right there. Perfect. Put the rest back. And then for the bush beans, I'll put them in the front. So I'm just going to dump a few in my hand. So ideally you might want to soak these the night before. But that's okay, you don't have to, it's optional. So I'm going to plant them 1 to 2 inches deep in each hole. Finally, I'm going to be planting the, okay, I'll attempt to say it, Chijimisai. I don't know. If you know how to say it, type it out to me in the comments. So I'm planting these at the back. They're both cold and heat tolerant. I think they'll benefit from not being in super direct sunlight. The corn will shade them daptly. So these are really small seeds. I'm just going to put 2 per hole. They recommend 12-inch spacing. So this is about 9 inches because that's what the corn wanted. And they only want to be 1/4 inch deep. So just put it like that and shift it over. The bed has been planted. The next best thing that you can do is mulch it. My favorite thing to use as mulch is actually shredded leaves, which we don't have right now. We have leaves, but not shredded leaves. So I'm probably just going to leave the bed as is. Make sure it's watered because we've been having a lot of overcast days lately. Before you start ever gardening, you just kind of imagine like what is it like to grow things, and a lot of it so far has been just planting seeds. And with that comes a lot of anxiety around like, are my seeds gonna make it? Because they take a while to pop out of the ground and grow. I know when I first started planting things, I was worried that I wouldn't have anything, even though I planted all these seeds, did all this work. But now everything is just thriving and growing a month later. It's all huge. These are the carrots that I was all paranoid about that they wouldn't grow. I just had to give them time, and that's the most important thing, is to give yourself and the seeds time. And don't worry, it will grow. Thank you for watching. I hope this video helped other beginners out there, and stay tuned for the next video. Please subscribe. And that's it. And before I go, you can access my seed starting schedule down below. It's completely customizable to your climate. All you have to do is shift the dates. And if you want to access what I'm planting when, feel free to subscribe to my Patreon. I'll be sharing all of those details. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video.